Welcome to this English for Indians channel. I'm glad you tuned into this. We will discuss what is transitive verb and what is intransitive verb. I have seen many people, getting confused when to use a transitive verb and when to use an intransitive verb. Let me give you a definition of a transitive verb and then we'll go to the intransitive verb. A transitive verb takes object, not a preposition, while an intransitive verb takes a preposition and not an object. Listen to me carefully. A transitive verb takes an object, not a preposition, while an intransitive verb takes a preposition, not an object. Okay, so the first and foremost thing that we should know is what is a preposition, and it is easy to know. You all know what preposition is. Prepositions are small words that do not have a meaning in itself, like for example of, on, to, for, with, on, right? As such, they do not carry a meaning, but they attach certain significance when they join two words, right? Of, for example, of I use when I want to connect two things, right? And I use on when I want to say a position of some object. The book is on the table, right? We are connecting two words. We are trying to add meaning to the two words by using this little word, which is a preposition. Okay. We will talk about prepositions later, but for us to really understand that understanding prepositions is extremely important if you want to really understand what is a transitive verb and what is an intransitive verb. Okay, so as I said, a transitive verb takes an object, not a preposition, while an intransitive verb takes a preposition, not an object. I have come across many mistakes, and I'm going to talk to you about two mistakes. The first one is discuss, and the second one is told. These are two commonly heard mistakes, commonly done by many people, right? So let me take the example of discuss. So I use the word discuss only when I mean to use it in the transitive form. So discuss is always transitive, but when you're talking, it's okay to not to use an object. But when you're writing, let's say I want to write, I want to discuss with you. That's wrong, because discuss is a transitive verb, and after intransitive verb, you should not put a preposition, which is with in this case. I want to discuss with you. Wrong. It should be I want to discuss something with you. What is that something? That depends on what you want to discuss. Let's say you want to discuss a problem with something, with someone. I want to discuss a problem with you. I want to discuss a solution with you. I want to discuss the plan with you. I want to discuss my thoughts with you. I want to discuss, anything with you, right? So that's how you use discuss. But what we usually see is that discuss is used in an intransitive way without really putting an object into it. We usually say I want to discuss with you. That is incorrect. You are mixing up transitive and intransitive. It is okay when you are talking, it's fine, but when you write, you should be conscious of this, and it is extremely important. Let's take the second one, that is told. He told to me. I heard so many times people telling me I told to him. No, that's wrong. It should be I told him, what we just mentioned. I told her, I told someone, I told my teacher, I told my boss. You should not say I told to my boss. No, I have heard so many times, and I keep telling everyone, don't use to after told unless you use it in a passive voice. We'll talk about passive voice later, but it is important that you know that told, tell, told are nothing but transitive verbs, which means they take object, not preposition. So you should never say I told to him. Okay, you should say I told him. Simple. It's as simple as that. Okay, we'll take up more. I thought that I should tell you this before I forget. That's the reason why I made this quick video, so that I don't miss it telling this to everyone. Thank you so much for tuning in, and please subscribe if you like this. I'll keep coming up as and when I feel it is important to really tell you something like this. We will talk about intransitive verbs as well. Intransitive verbs are also misused so much that I want to take a separate 10-minute session maybe sometime later. But for now, I want to leave you with a thought that a transitive verb doesn't take a preposition. It takes an object, whereas an intransitive verb takes a preposition and not an object. Okay, thank you so much.